What's up, y'all? Mason back with Lights Out Pro Removal. I think what we're gonna do today is probably just go over my my coyote hunting setup that I had for 2023. I had some new. I've been doing a lot of switching around. I went from a bolt gun back to an AR, and now I kind of want another bolt gun, but I want a custom bolt gun. But basically, this whole video is going to be about my entire setup because I've had a bunch of questions on about what I typically shoot coyotes with here in Northeast Georgia. You know, what's your setup? What's your caliber? What bullets you use? So I got a couple little things set up we're going to talk about here and there. But I think what we're going to do first is probably talk about this this gun setup. That's the first thing everybody's going. Nobody really cares about anything else. They want to see coyotes get shot and your guns. So basically, we're going to go in depth about what I got going on here. How I hold the gun up, what tripod, what ball head, what gun, what scope, what can, which is probably the most important thing in my opinion. And we're just gonna go over a couple things. All right, guys, so starting out first with the gun. Christensen Arms CA15 G2. The G2 is just for they both have carbon barrels, but one's lined, like one's got a stainless with like a little bit of carbon. This one's a full carbon barrel with like a sleeve, because any barrel has to have a metal tube. But full carbon. I can't remember the aluminum they use, but it's a really light aluminum. I think I'm just using a 10-round mag. I don't use a big mag unless I know that I'm gonna get on some pigs somewhere. I'll keep it in my pack. But as far as what magazine I use in the gun for coyotes, 10. I'm be honest with you, if you can't kill a coyote and you got it with a 10-round mag, you don't need to be coyote hunting. You need to go do something else. Just maybe some racquetball or something.
Privacy. Wrap. Murray's there. It's off the back wall.
Other reason I don't carry a 20-round mag is because the way that I carry this gun is I put it on my shoulder like this, like most guys do, and I walk in. But if I had a different mag, it's not gonna work. It'd be too damn long. The can that I'm using, I probably should have took this off. The can that I'm using is a Yankee Hill Turbo T2. It's pretty good. It's kind of heavy, to be honest with you. All this work to keep this gun light was kind of counterproductive because I bought like a heavy can. So like, what's the point of having everything light and then the can's heavy? I should have got a titanium one. I mean, you spend all this money to be light and you mess it up at the end by getting a heavy can. I mean, that's pretty much it for the gun. This is not a custom gun. You can pretty much buy this gun anywhere. Well, not anywhere. I mean, you probably have to get it off a website or something, but I think they retail for just the gun is $2,500. I think I paid $2,500 for it. The cans are pretty cheap. You can get the cans for, I think it's like $500 plus your tax stamp. I mean, obviously you got to pay your extortion fee for the tax stamp.
Is there a dog in the car? Yeah. You got a TS for this, boy?
TS.
Tax stamp? Like your serial numbers are a little scratched there.
But then as far as the Optic, I'm running a Rico. I mean, it's an infrared outdoors. Hopefully this don't out of focus. It's a RH50R. It's pretty much their newest model. They're calling it the MK2. I have been more than happy with this Optic. I didn't realize how much I needed a rangefinder until I had one, especially when you get out there and you're poking coyotes at 400 yards. I mean, if you don't know how far they are and it's the dark, I mean, you're just guessing. These guys get lucky making pokes out there, but I mean, if you don't know, you're guessing. This thing has been great. The audio is absolutely perfect. I mean, you can hear the coyotes getting shot, the pigs getting shot. The image is excellent. This has been my favorite thermal that I have owned, hands down. Best thermal I've ever had. I think retail price on these RH50Rs, and I'm gonna do an in-depth video about this, about the RH50R. I'm gonna throw some clips up in a second, just so you can see this. Everybody wants to see coyotes get shot at, so we're gonna throw some clips up real quick.
3, 2, 1. Ready? Up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right. 3, 2, 1.
But the stock mount that it came on, I wish I had it in my hand. I should have grabbed that for the video, but I do not like the stock mount that it comes with. I bought a Bobro engineering mount that fits their Rico series. It's pretty good. It has basically a, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with like a American Defense mount. Basically, every time, if you change from gun to gun and your rail size is different, you'll have to kind of unscrew it, tighten it, lock it, and it's not fit, and you gotta unscrew it, tighten it, lock it. I mean, some people don't mind that. It gets annoying to me. But this Bobro engineering mount is so, basically the way that they're set up is they have like pre-tensioners. So basically any pick rail, it'll automatically adjust, and it'll already set for, I can't remember the foot poundage it clamps down on, but basically no matter the size difference of the rail, it's self-adjusting. So you just click, it's locked, it's tight, it's good to go. I mean, that's pretty much it for the gun setup. Like I said, I'll do like an in-depth video of the thermal. This setup is by no means like a starter setup. This is probably something that's been in the works for a couple years now, as far as, because I'm a normal guy, guys. I mean, like, I'm not sponsored by nobody. I go to work every day, 8 o'clock, work my ass off, and I save to buy my things, just like y'all. I mean, I know some of these guys on YouTube probably have big sponsorships, and it's like, oh, look at my stuff, look at my stuff. But I mean, I worked hard for this. I probably have all together, I mean, I probably have $10,000 in this setup. And I don't know about y'all, but that's a lot of damn money for me. And I'm not saying you have to have these things to go kill coyotes. When I first started, man, I was killing coyotes with like a $2,000 setup, if that. But it's like anything else. You get into something, it's top tier. You know, you start wanting more, better and better and better. Oh, I forgot to talk about the mount. So basically, what this is, the tripod that I'm using is a 2-vetch tripod. I'm using it's a QDT V2. So they have a newer model out now. Just like anything that I ever buy, as soon as I buy something, they come out with a new one. But this one's been good to me. My buddy's got the new one, and it has the leg mounts, like the screws up here. I actually kind of don't like it, but it's insanely light. Those guys over there at 2-Vets are awesome. I actually had an issue with one of the legs when I got it, and I called him. He's like, no problem, dude, I'm sending you another one. He's a pretty cool guy. I can't remember his name. I got his phone number, but yeah. And you have to buy the ball head separate from the tripod. So I'm running a 55mm ball head. I did have the 44mm ball head. Yeah, get the 55. Just spend the extra $100, get the 55, be done with it. I mean, that's pretty much. Oh, also too, the way that I'm mounting the gun to the ball head is using an Area 419 Arca plate. And then on the ball head, when you buy the ball head, they basically give you the option of, like, if you're gonna run an Arca plate. But see, when I tell you this thing is rock solid, man, whenever I get out there, if I put, that's my fault, that ain't nothing's fault, I'm about retarded. This thing is rock solid, man. When you get on something, I mean, it's perfect. All right, so first thing as far as gear goes, we're gonna talk about is what the call I'm using is a Lucky Duck Roughneck. It's been good to me. It's plenty loud. The rechargeable battery packs, they last forever. I hardly ever have to change them. I really ain't got a whole lot of bad things to say about this thing, other than that little tripod dinky. It didn't come with this tripod right here. I had to buy this separate. It's just a 1/4 screw, so you can buy any tripod you want. But it comes with this little dinky, like it just sets on the ground with this little dinky metal thing, and that ain't gonna fly. Not here in Georgia, not when the grass gets tall, because it'll be up in the grass, you won't be able to hear it. That's really the only thing that I don't like about it. Actually, I got another thing I don't like about it. I don't like how there's nothing here in between the tweeter and the surface of the body of it, the body of the call itself. I feel like it's not rigid enough. See, I can sit here and kind of bend this. I mean, I know you're not supposed to sit there and bend it, but I mean, this thing gets thrown in and out of the truck. I mean, it's got to have some type of rigidity, especially when you're carrying it, because I carry it on my shoulder. But I mean, that's really the only bad thing I got about to say it is the little arm here. It's been great. The remote, I actually really like the remote. The remote, it's kind of similar to a Fox Pro remote. That's a big jump. Then I used to have a Revolt, and I hated that remote. That's a big upgrade. Inside, we'll talk about the bag in a second. We'll talk about what I got inside the bag. I typically carry, I don't have it in here, but I typically keep a little 22 pistol in here for dispatching coyotes after I shoot them. This is probably this monocular right here. It's probably one of the most important things that you need as far as spotting coyotes during nighttime. I don't like pointing my gun everywhere looking for coyotes. I'll leave my gun alone. I'll leave it on safe until I see a coyote. The monocular that I'm using is an Infrared Outdoor Zoom 30H. So basically it's a dual setup. So you can have like higher magnification or real low base magnification. It's been pretty good. The only thing that I can say, the image quality is fantastic. The only thing that I can say that I don't like about these, basically the whole infrared setup, is these stupid batteries. Just give us some 18650s, man. I mean, that's 2024, man. It ain't that hard to put an 18650. What am I supposed to do? I gotta buy 3 of these things, and they're $130, $40 a piece. I mean, it's ridiculous when I could buy a 18650. But it's been good. I typically have a couple other things in here. I got like I keep a knife and a flashlight. It's actually in my pocket right now. It's the Streamlight Wedge, just so I can poke around. This is only if I'm already done coyote hunting and I'm in the truck and I'm looking around and I don't need a red light. Typically what I run for a headlamp is this, it's called a Peak headlamp. I think they're about 80 bucks. They're fantastic. They're memory touch. So if you put it on red and you click it once, it's on red. Click it off, and then it's back on, it's turned off. If you click it back on, it's on red, and you double tap it, you can change through white light, red light, whatever. It's been good. One thing I can say also too is don't forget your thermocells. It's getting summertime here. I hate mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. But the bag that I'm using, so basically what I do, this is a Sitka, it's a Sitka bag. Basically what I do is I put it on my front like this, and I got my call here, my call remote here, I got my monocular here, and when if I'm spotting, and I see a coyote, so basically what I do is I see a coyote, I put this down, switch to my gun, get on the coyote, shoot the coyote. I carry a lot more stuff than I typically think. Well, it's got 2 drink holders. I mean, you can put whatever you want in there. I use one side for the remote, but that's pretty much it as far as the bag goes. You don't really need a whole lot of stuff to go kill coyotes, man. I mean, it's not rocket science. You go out there and you call the coyotes, you shoot the coyotes. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, it ain't a whole lot to talk about. It's just a bunch of little stuff. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe or comment. Look, guys, I'll talk to y'all in the comments. If y'all got a question about something or how I did something or whatever, just ask. I mean, I got no problem telling y'all. I mean, I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm here to help everybody. Everybody help everybody learn. I mean, some of y'all been coyote hunting. Y'all just watching videos late at night, sitting in bed, chilling or whatever. But some of y'all are new to it. You know, if y'all got questions about how things are done, or if you got a question about if you're gonna get this and should I get this, and just feel free to ask, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe though. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.